Okay, it's me again, and Carter wants to say hi. I am telling you this time about a planner. You are encouraged to have your children have some kind of planner for this year. It's part of teaching them ownership, part of helping them plan out their days, part of helping them create a schedule that works for them. It's different for everybody, so I'm not going to say any one planner is a perfect planner. You could spend a ton of money on this, or you could spend a quarter on it. It really is up to you. So some ideas are for a planner. You could use a spiral notebook. You know, they're like, I think they have 10-cent ones, 25-cent ones. At Walmart right now, they have some there. They're like 50 cents that I love, with a plastic cover. Anyway, those are there, and that's what I've used the last few years with my kids. Every day I would just write on the top of it the day's date and then what they need to do for that day. So that is a simple planner, and they would just check it off or mark it off or cross through it when they got that done. So that's a simple way, inexpensive way. It worked. It kept them on task. It helped me to know what was accomplished each day and what we could add to the next day, that kind of stuff. You could also buy a pre-made planner, which those are anywhere from $5 to probably $45 or so, probably, where you just go in and fill in assignments in it. And then Ryan created a document with planner information for Caroline, and I'm sending that to all of you guys in this big email you're going to get from me. But I just kind of wanted to tell you something about, so here's hers. This is just the cover. I had it, what do you call, bound or spiral bound at Office Depot. But here's the month, and then her planner page, and it just has Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and on the other side back here, it has Friday, and then the weekend has a place for like her daily schedule. And so what I really wanted to tell you about that is what to do with the planner, how kind of ideas on how you can organize the planner. So what I would encourage you to do as parents is Monday afternoon when they get home from class, I think that is the prime time. Even though you'll be tired, they'll be tired, I highly suggest to you that on that day that you open up their guide for the next week. So in other words, on August 5th, when they get home from week 1 community day, open up their guide to week 2 and look and see what do they have to do for every one of those seminars at home that week. And then open up whatever planner you're going to use, mark out the days, and then write down, okay, Monday you're going to do this, Tuesday you're going to do this, on Wednesday you're going to do this, and start dividing up everything that they have to do onto that week. And then it's done. They can start off Tuesday ready to go, and not be waking up Tuesday morning and trying to figure out what do I need to do this week. I just think that's a great way to start. I know it'll work different for everybody, but that is just something I suggest, that while it's fresh on their mind after class and they remember what they're supposed to do and what we talked about, it's a good time to divide it up. I thought of something else while I was saying that. The other thing is, when we open up Caroline's, we're gonna look at our schedule for the week, our family schedule. Hey, we've got a dentist appointment on this day, or we've got doctor's appointments, or I've got a meeting to go to, or we have a church thing this afternoon or that morning or whatever. We're gonna put that on there so that we can look at our week and decide when does she need to do certain assignments based on what our family schedule looks like for that week. We're usually around, but then some weeks are busier than others, so do that. As I've told you guys already, you are free as the parent to scale the work that is in the guide as it fits your child and your family best. So that doesn't mean that they're tired that week and they're being a little lazy, and all of you are being lazy. I know we can be that way as well, and maybe we don't want to do all our Latin work. That's not what they intend for you with scaling, and I would recommend we don't do that. But if you look at your week and you realize we're going to have 3 afternoons we have to be gone for a doctor's appointment, or we have to travel to this place for Dad's work, or we have to do this or that, then plan ahead where you're going to cut the schedule. Plan ahead that we're only doing 2 math lessons and not 4. Plan ahead certain things. That way our scaling is intentional. It is not because we don't want to get it accomplished or whatever. Just, I hope that makes sense. Of course, we scale also when work is more difficult and it needs more practice. And so maybe we can't get through all the Latin exercises because it takes longer, because it's harder. Or maybe we need to add more in because it's something super easy. Or we have a week where it's wide open and we could add in some extra work because the next week's harder. So just think about that kind of stuff as you fill out a planner. And I am happy to show you kind of how we did ours the last few years. If you want to go the spiral notebook route, or I'm sending you the documents for our planner. If you want to, you're welcome to print and copy those and use those if they work for you. Whatever works, I just encourage you to help your child start using a planner to schedule out their work. And they use that guide to fill in their planner. I hope that's helpful for you. Thanks.